And welcome back, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, as always. I appreciate that. I usually don't play early access games, let alone review them, but for Krai Mira, I make an exception. Recently I reviewed Under Rail, which is a really nice isometric RPG, and this, Krai Mira, is also a Fallout-inspired isometric RPG, this time made with the Unity engine. You can look from the top down, and you can also rotate the view and see all things from all angles. You can zoom in and out of the action, which is really nice. So Unity is very versatile for isometric RPGs, I think. Now the story in this game so far of what is there is quite thin, it's badly paced, it's badly written, but it shows potential. There is a bunch of stuff going on. There's a revenge story. There are different factions in the works, as well as mutants and savages. So there is something going on here. Now, at this point in time, there's only a handful of locations where things take place, but the locations, they look really superb. The game looks like I'd imagine a post-apocalyptic wasteland to look like, with strange shaped buildings patched together using all kinds of leftover materials. So it looks really good. It looks better than Under Rail. And as you progress through the story and kill bad guys, you'll level up, and there's also a rudimentary perk system in there. Nothing to write home about, but it's still there. What I didn't really like, how the character moves throughout the world. Sometimes he's slow, sometimes he'll run, he'll get stuck behind things. The pathfinding is awful, it's all over the place, and the idea of having followers in this wasteland is amazing. You know, Under Rail didn't have followers, but in Krai Mira, the followers are awful. They're awful. They get stuck in the scenery, as well as they wander off and get killed. So this stuff really needs work. Now, I did like the combat. It's turn-based, like Under Rail. You get a limited amount of action points for moving and combat maneuvers, and there's a good variety of makeshift weapons available, from axes to knives to pistols and guns, and also armors. I did like the way that enemies will run when they realize that they won't win a battle, so that's really cool. Overall, the developer of this game, I think it's a one-man team, is on the right track here. In its current state, it'll take you about 8 hours to get to the point where the main story sort of abruptly ends. The game needs a lot more refinement, more locations, better writing, more quests, more lore, more polish. But most importantly, it needs something extra to make it stand on its own and apart from other Fallout clones. I mean, Under Rail added these special psychic abilities, these powers that you could use in combat. And I think Krai Mira should add something too, like, I don't know, vehicles or multiple characters you can play, or that the game allows you to become the boss of the town and have a personal army at your disposal to give orders to. You know, it needs something extra, but it's one of those games that I'm keeping my eye on. It's interesting so far. I hope it gets a lot better. So yeah, that's basically what I think of Krai Mira. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for isometric games, let me know, because I'm really into them now. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, almost forgot. The music in this game is... oh man, it's amazing. Listen to this.